You are now in the black box. Whoa! With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Snake with that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. The show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession. The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. On my mama, I've been down under the weather for the last few days. Bedridden, nothing but NyQuil and water. And this is my first day being capable of bouncing back. So I know it seems like it's been a minute since we've been at it. However, got something interesting today to react to. The title is 15-year-old wannabe gangster gets a reality check. And I was listening to this. It's about a 25-minute video, so I'm not going to do much commentary throughout. We're just going to check it out and just show this 15-year-old why in. That's the new term. Go through this interrogation. And it's just a message and a lesson for the youngsters and even the older. The youngsters for sure. All that fly, tough, cool ain't nothing. Oh, my mama. With no further ado, let's see what this youngster has been up to.
This is 15-year-old DeAndre McCray. McCray's family had become increasingly concerned with his behavior, hanging out with the wrong crowd, and trying to show off through acts of violence. Most of the time, his family wasn't sure where he was or what he was doing. One evening while he was at the park with a group of friends, McCray instigated a fight with 16-year-old Sedaris Sermons. After McCray spit on Sermons, the other boy lunged at McCray. McCray pulled a gun and fatally shot Sermons in the neck. Afterward, McCray fled the scene, but his mother and grandmother made him turn himself in.
We're with the homicide unit. Do you know why you got here, man?
Just to make sure y'all heard that right. He allegedly spat upon a dude. Dude was finna rush him, and then he bust on him in the neck. So just how drastic that sounds for anybody to do. Then allegedly, he got on. So he was that much of a gangster. But his grandmammy and him talked to him and then turned himself in. And throughout the beginning of the interrogation, he tried to stay firm, icy cold. But watch how he break down throughout the end.
You don't know why? Okay.
My grandma told me something about shooting. They said I was shooting.
You said what now?
My grandma was telling me that Dad came to the house and it was
Came by the house? Okay.
And it was a lot of y'all. She was like, if I don't turn myself in, that at 10 o'clock y'all was going to put me on the news.
Okay. All right. Well, we did stop by your grandmother's house today. That is true. You probably was out with your boys or whatever, I don't know. So you basically said that your grandmother told you while you was here. Are you high or anything?
You know, sir.
Okay, so you haven't had any drugs or anything today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your grandma told you it was here. So have you ever been to Woodstock Park over down Beaver Street?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When was the last time you were there?
A couple of days ago.
Okay, so we saying a couple of days ago, it'd be like 2 days from here, so we saying like Tuesday. Around that time, right?
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
I was there this week.
Who are you into the park with?
It was me and my brother.
Who's your brother?
And then I know him by Zoe on Instagram.
You know about who?
Zoe on Instagram.
Zoe?
Yeah, they would call him
Okay.
Zoe.
How long you known Zoe?
For a long time, we played football together.
Played football.
McCray and several other teens took a ride share to the park. The group included 3 girls and at least 2 other boys.
You look too skinny playing football, man. You was sweet like that?
Sweet.
What position you played?
Receiver.
I played receiver.
Locking something down. I stopped playing, played on the good.
Oh, you said you was locking stuff down? You was getting locked down.
I was locking stuff down.
Oh, I'm just asking, man. You don't look like you was balling like that. You look... Okay, who you playing for?
I was playing.
That's confusing because typically locking stuff down is for the defender that sticks the receiver. That's why I threw the detective off. it's like he capping, like he really don't know what he talking about. Do you really play football or do you really play receiver or not? Because you got it kind of off, youngster.
MOT, then I played for Gilbert. After Gilbert, I stopped playing.
Okay. You should have played football, man. You look like you fast or whatever you may be. I don't know. What was your 40?
40, I ain't doing all that, man.
All right, so you say so.
Yeah, he didn't play the type of football he had tried to indicate. But it's crazy how the detectives try to be so chummy and friendly and get you off guard by asking all these nice questions like they really fuck with you. Don't fall for it. I need a lawyer. Got nothing to say.
You known Zoe for a long time. You just don't know his name. Okay, and who else you were with?
Just Zoe.
Just Zoe.
I want to go see some girls.
Okay. Who are the girls? You got a girl, man?
One of my girls, man.
Who's your girl?
She Haley.
Haley?
I don't know the rest of them.
Okay. How long you and Haley been dating?
We haven't been dating like we just friends type thing. We've been friends for a long time.
Okay, so when y'all was at the party, I mean, did y'all from your grandma's house, did y'all walk from your grandma's house, or how did y'all get up to the party? Did y'all take a scooter?
We rode our bikes up there.
You rode your bike up there? Okay. So you and Haley rode y'all bike up there? No.
Me and Zoe.
You and Zoe rode your bike up there, and then did Haley meet y'all up there, or it was already up there? Okay. Okay, so what was y'all doing at the party?
We was chilling, playing basketball.
Okay.
Smoking, stuff like that.
Y'all smoking?
Man,
It's fine if y'all was smoking. That's cool.
We're not the drug police, man. It's fine.
It's okay if you're smoking, bro.
We're just smoking weed.
Okay, so smoking a little weed. The girls were smoking weed with y'all too?
No.
Okay. Where were y'all? Were y'all just at the court smoking weed, or where were y'all at?
We're like at the playground, like on the bench type zone.
On the little bench or whatever. Okay. And that day, just tell me what happened, man. Like, were y'all just shoot hoops, or?
No, we was just over there playing basketball, man, and Zoe played with a group of other boys.
Okay.
As they went on the game.
Uh-huh.
It was a group of boys. They were getting mad at the basketball game.
They got mad at the basketball game?
After the basketball
After the basketball game.
Yeah. And then we went over there and started fighting. We started playing basketball, and next thing I know, I hear shots.
You heard a shot?
Everybody started running.
Okay.
McCrae's friends told the police that McCrae usually carried a gun and that they had seen him with it earlier in the evening.
Y'all seen Bel Air? Not the original, but the remake. That sound like the opening scene of Bel Air, which is like the song. Got one little fight. My mom got scared. And you're moving with your uncle and Auntie Bel Air. But it sounds like they just described. Go do your research on Bel Air, the opening scene on the basketball court.
Do you know what happened after that shot?
No, I ran and left, man. Zoe left.
You and Zoe left? Okay. So, did you turn your back and you heard the shot, or you just heard the shot?
We were just playing basketball. I heard the shot. I got low and got back up and ran.
I got you. So, how did you get home or whatever?
I rode the bike with our bikes back there.
Okay. What kind of bike you got down here? I'm just asking.
Black and green bike.
A black and green bike. Okay. So, y'all rode your bike back. Then you just go to the house, chill.
Yeah.
I got you. So, did you hear about anything that happened at that park?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you heard?
My brother, they was telling me. He was telling me, like, the boy got shot. And he was showing me, he was like, there go the boy that got shot.
They showed this picture on the news?
It was on Instagram. They showed it on Instagram.
Who ended up showing it?
It was on some girl page. She was posting it.
You know her Instagram?
No, my brother was just showing me.
I got you. What you were up to the basketball game? Like what did you wear? Like when you was up there?
I wore some blue shorts and a blue shirt.
And a blue shirt. All
I
right.
had on my black forces.
Black forces. Okay. Damn. So
How ironic is the black forces? Y'all know the comedy against the white forces against the black forces. He had on the black forces. That's janky for the type of activities alleged to be involved in.
go to the. Let me get this straight. So y'all take y'all bikes up there, meet the girls. Haley was that? He said Haley.
Yep.
Haley's up there with y'all. Y'all saw playing basketball. Argument start. You heard a gunshot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Did you see anybody with a gun up there?
No, I wasn't too focused. I was just letting them go. I didn't want to get into between that.
Why? And it was all over a basketball game? That y'all was fighting? What was
I
said?
wasn't fighting. No boys fighting.
They was fighting. How many boys were there? Who was fighting?
It was like 4 or 5. And there was a group of the boys.
There was a group of them. Was any girls with them?
No, know, because there was girls on the court, but I don't know if they was with them.
But you didn't know the girls. You just knew the girls y'all was with. Okay.
Who was fighting?
Some boy, I don't know the boy.
So if it's just you and Zoe, who was fighting y'all, or they ops?
They ain't fighting us.
Okay.
They were fighting some other people. I ain't know them boys.
Okay. All right.
No one seemed to be sure what the fight was about, but they all agreed that it was McCray who approached Sermons.
That's crazy. So you out of there, never, you just heard a shot and dip.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that for you, was this the group right here? That's the group people seen? They look familiar, right? Okay, yeah, that's the group, right? Correct?
Yeah.
That's the group of people you've seen, right? And these are the girls you was with, right? Because that's Haley, right? Okay, so that's you in a red hoodie, right?
No.
Okay, that's Haley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you sitting in between Haley's legs, so that's your girl, right?
Listen, man. Hey, look at me. Do you know where you're at right now? You're in the homicide office, okay? And this is probably the only time we're going to talk to you. So you need to be honest with us, because you're not.
Good old good cop, bad cop. Same routine. They don't never switch it up.
Okay? So for starters, we know you didn't show up on a bicycle.
Yep.
And we know that Zoe, who's Zoe? He's your boy you know him forever. What's his first name? What's Zoe's last name?
You known him for a long time.
He's your
I
brother?
mean, I gotta tell y'all, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
That's fine.
He was almost sharp enough. He only 15. He could tell he was laced right. He know how to kind of think, except for the fact he think he could cap his way out of it. But the thing is, he already been told on. Everybody would already gave it up, bro. You can't trust nobody. YNs.
That's fine. So we know you didn't play basketball. We know you weren't smoking weed. We know you showed up with the girls in a Z-Trip.
And Z-Trip, no.
Okay. He's not asking you if you showed up in a Z-Trip. We know you got out of a Z-Trip. Okay. We know you guys were, so for you, okay, I'm going to just shoot it to you straight. For you, it's time to just make it right, brother. All right? And just be 100% honest. You know what I mean?
That's fucked up. The black man gonna use the brother with him. Like, I'm finna line up with you on some brother to get you to understand where I'm coming from. You ain't gonna be my brother all the time. Don't fall for it, youngsters.
So
The line just looks bad.
yeah, that it just looks bad for you. So, in that case, right? You listening?
Mm-hmm.
So just start from square one, bro, and be honest, because it's your life. Period.
I'm telling you.
So just listen. It's your life, okay? So it's your opportunity to even show some remorse to this family and be truthful.
What family?
The family of the victim who passed away, who died, who got killed.
I don't know, no, bro.
Okay? I know you. We know you don't know him, but something happened. Whatever it was fucked up, or whatever happened at that park. Okay? Whatever it was, brother. Now it's just your time to tell us your side of what happened, what actually happened.
I just told you.
You didn't. Okay? You told us part of what happened. You told us you was at the park. Okay, we knew that. Okay? But this young man who was shot, okay, it's your turn to be honest and tell your side.
Y'all notice his legs ain't stopped moving. That's that nervous little swag, but he using that to keep him poised. And it's working because he's not looking extremely uncomfortable. But them legs ain't stopped moving. That's what he's using to keep himself calm and comfortable and collected.
I'm telling my side.
Okay.
So that's the story you want to go with?
I'm saying, that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all ain't got no more questions.
Our question to you is for you to be honest and tell us the full 100% truth. Because you don't have no more opportunities after this. You know what I mean? I don't know what type of, what you think you're, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you like, if it's helping you with the girls or whatever not to say, but it's not looking good for you in that aspect, okay?
I'm trying to cut out here to me. I ain't got nothing to do with no shooting.
You ain't got nothing to do with shooting. Okay. So that was, again, you was sitting on the bench with Haley. Okay. You being at the park. Spitting on our victim. Spitting, that's total disrespect. Did he spit on you first?
Spitting on what victim?
Did he spit on you first?
Who?
How do you think I got those details, brother?
I don't know who you talking about.
So just know that there's more to come with that.
Can I see who you talking about? I don't even know who you talking about.
As far as what?
What is you talking about?
What I'm talking about as far as what question are you asking me?
Spitting on somebody.
Okay, you spit on our victim. He's dead.
I spit on
Okay.
nobody.
You spit at him, you spit on him. Alright?
Youngster staying solid, he should be done talking. You should have never started, but right now, hey, you spit on somebody, he dead. Hey, I need a lawyer. He seemed like he almost sharp enough to say that, because obviously you've been told on, partner. It's just they word against yours. You don't know what other evidence they got. You shouldn't have nothing else to say.
Being spat on was the last straw for Sermons. He lunged at McCray, and McCray instantly drew his gun and fired.
How long you been out in that side of town? How long you stayed out there?
What?
Just on the west side. How long you lived out there?
I don't live on the west side.
Okay. Where do you live?
On the north side.
Okay. You know to carry a gun?
Nah, I don't want no gun.
Never touched a gun?
No.
So not last year when you got busted for being in a car? You didn't get caught with a gun on that one?
No.
No?
I got busted to car gun.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. That wasn't your gun?
We never got caught in the car with no gun.
Okay. Alright. So back on Tuesday night at the park when these guys were fighting, did anybody come at you with a gun or a knife? No?
Okay.
Okay. How far were you when the shooting happened?
At the court.
At the court? About how far?
I don't know. I was at the basketball court.
You don't know about like feet or yards or anything like that?
I wasn't counting all that.
No? How close were you? Could you see their faces?
No, I just saw a group of people.
Okay. Anybody come up and try and fight you, blow up on you?
No.
Yeah? No one pulled a gun or pointed a gun at your face?
I ain't gonna lie on my mom. At this point, this dude seemed way older than 15. I'll give him 19, 20, easy. The way he handling himself up until this point. It's gonna change though, but he's doing a great job.
No sir.
Came out with a knife?
No sir.
Throw you on the ground and kick you or anything like that?
No sir.
You got any injuries anywhere? Like you've been beat or stomped on?
No sir.
So it's just you and Zoe up there, huh?
Yes sir.
What's Zoe's name again?
Zoe.
You know his first name?
I said I ain't gotta tell y'all that. I said my lawyer can answer that question.
Okay.
Trying to be so sharp, bro. Let your lawyer answer all the questions, goddamn it. Sheesh.
Is that what you're saying right now? You want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just so you know, you're being charged with murder. Okay. And possession of a firearm. Okay. We're gonna step out and do some paperwork. But if you need anything or if you want to talk to us again, knock on the door. All right.
He should ask the lawyer off top, but at least he didn't really incriminate himself. He put himself at the scene. They had pictures of him at the scene. Now he let his mama come here. Watch how mama a gangster. She gonna tell him some real shh, but that shit gonna pierce his soul. Watch.
So what they saying? Huh?
You know, just asking me a question about what happened.
What you say?
I was asking me a question about what happened. And then at the end, they was like, you getting charged for murder.
Well, I don't know what to say. I just know they say they're going to take you in, and it's going to be a long time before they figure everything out and sort it out. But they saying that they wasn't saying he was guilty or whatever, but they got to figure it out. And they just got to get down to the bottom of it and see what's going to happen. And like they said, they got enough evidence to book you in. But she said she gonna get you a lawyer, so you don't have to be saying nothing. You could just talk to the lawyer, and whatever happened, you could just let the lawyer know, and the lawyer let them know. Because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what to do or what to say. So it's best for you not to.
It's hitting me. That reality setting in. Setting in. Po thing. We got this idea that being buck wild out in public is the way to go, bro. Then when the consequences come, them tears don't. You can't. Them tears is like wood nickels. They can't do nothing for you. But wash your spirit a little bit, because ain't nobody on the outside looking in giving no value to them tears. Even though it's really hurting you. You really knowing you f***ed up right now. Look at it. It's kicking in.
Say nothing to take this time to just think about your actions and what you're going to do when you get up out of here and how you're going to make a change in your life. So I don't know what kind of evidence or whatever they got because they didn't show it to me. But they said we'll get a chance to be able to see it. Well, they say they ran this past the judge, and that's the only reason why they was able to arrest you, because they had evidence. So just let them go through their evidence to see what it is they got. If you know that this ain't you and this ain't what nothing that was done, then you just gotta sit back and pray. You just gotta sit back and pray, and everything gonna be alright. Ain't no point in crying, because what's done is done. What's done is done. It's no point in crying. You can only take this time to sit back and think about the people you choose to hang out with, why all this happened, who was trying to impress who was trying to protect who, or whatever it was.
McRae's mother and grandmother had been trying to get him to make better life choices. But like many teenagers, he was more concerned with impressing his peers.
All you know is this not the life you want to live. And then you want to pray, if you get a second chance, how you going to turn this here around, okay?
When your peers get in the room with them same detectives, he was just in the room. See how well he handled them? He handled them like he was a lot older. But your peers, it don't be like that. They get that same pressure from them detectives, and they tell on you, boy. I was 17, and I got turned state evidence on by my crime. I had a handful of crimes. A couple of them stayed solid. Shout out Kiko Man Shaw, Huntsville, Alabama. But the majority of them, Penny bitch ass from D.C. and some more, they told on us, man. They folded. We was young. I was 17. Everybody else was older than me. I was the youngest. But a lot of them turned state evidence on me, bro. My partners that did the shit with me. It's crazy.
So your life ain't over. You just need a second chance. So that's what you need to dwell on and pray about. A second chance. And sit down and think about how you gonna make this happen. And obey your parents. And come in, come home on time. Come in, come home. Number one, streets don't love you. We love you, not the streets. You see what the streets get you? Dead or in jail. So leave the streets alone. You get your second chance, you come home and you make something out of yourself. Understood?
Yeah, no.
So don't worry about it. Drink some of this soda, suck it up. You a man now. You gotta suck it up. You a man now. Wipe it up, suck it up, drink some of your soda, because I don't know when the next time you're gonna get a soda for me.
I'm a fool for that. Drink up your soda, because I don't know the next time you're going to get a soda. You finna be on milk, bush punch, and water for a long time. Get these fuzz bubbles. Watch him grab that soda too. He gonna sip on that thing because Baba says so.
And just sit around and think about it and wait on your lawyer. The lawyer will be able to sort it out. But what's done is done now. And you here. Just try not to get into nothing else. And like I say, when you get your second chance, leave this alone. You get this alone. I kept trying to tell you not no throw away child. This is not the lifestyle you're supposed to be living. You done had everything. Just leave it alone. I've been praying, so you pray. I prayed. You safe. Ain't nothing happened to you. You're not dead. So prayer work. Okay? So just pray.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt like prayer got me out my situation because that's all I could do. I got told on. They had evidence against me. I was looking at life. I was 17. And all I had to offer was prayer. Thank you to the Creator. Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. Amen. Pray, young man.
Suck it up. Don't worry about it. What's done is done. Now you just got time to think. I don't know if your grandma coming in here or not.
She said, I don't know if your grandma coming in here or not. Shit. Grammy coming in there. And watch when grandma come. The waterworks are gonna flow. Grandma must be the one. Watch when she come in there.
But don't be in there crying all night and stuff like that. I'm about to think you no punk. So like I said, just go ahead and wipe it up. You said you weren't worried about this no how, right? So just don't worry about it. I'm still here for you though, like I always been. I ain't going nowhere.
Mama's love, mama's support. She telling you that real shit. Don't let nobody think you no punk in here. Quit crying. And I ain't going nowhere. I still got your back, even at your worst. Boy, it's hard to replace or compare a mother's support and love. I love you, mama. Love my mama. Love your mamas if you got one.
Ma? Hey, you ready? My mom coming in here? Oh, okay. Come on, give me a hug. I'll see you in the morning at the courthouse next door. Okay? I love you too. You'll be alright, okay? I just getting some time to sit down and think because you was running too wild. You weren't listening to nobody. Okay? Alright. You get a second chance.
You don't want to let go. I thought his granddad came in there. Maybe I was mistaken. Nah, Granny coming.
My mama, bro. Miss my mama. She did so much for me.
We served the DNA. Just knock on the door when you're ready to come out. Okay?
Okay. Could you give me a hug, baby? Come on.
Granny girl, that's it. Granny
Sorry,
sugar
yeah,
bear.
go through this.
But all you had to do was listen to your parents. Okay? Okay? I don't know how things gonna turn out for you. I ain't got no idea how nothing gonna turn out. No idea.
Granny knocked all that hardcore out of him. Look at that baby boy laying on his granny. Poor thing. I mean, he did some shit, but poor thing still. Poor thing, God bless the dead. Condolences to his family. Rest in peace to that young man. Lost his life over nothing. But I can't help but resonate with the baby boy coming out now. This is how they doing this over and over again. And that's not them. It's how we doing ourselves, y'all.
Idea at all. Okay, I had to tell them that I pick y'all up. Okay? I had to tell them I pick y'all up, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. But I didn't know nothing.
Granny, she's saying, look, I had to tell them I got you from a location because they was on me. So she said, I didn't know nothing. That's why she gonna tell them. That's why I told you I don't tell me nothing because I didn't want to know nothing. Because I was gonna tell.
Know nothing this second. I told y'all don't tell me nothing. Didn't I tell you that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, baby. So I'm so sorry you got to go through what you're going through. But if God help you out of this, please get yourself together, baby. And it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle that we don't have. You can turn me loose now. You can sit back down.
She said you could turn me loose now. He was holding on, and his hands was too low down on that waist. Granny didn't understand. Yeah, she was like, you could turn me loose now. I saw her edging toward that. Like, yeah, she wasn't feeling something about that clingery or that hug on my mama. And she kind of helped put him in that position. She had to give him up. She wasn't finna sacrifice nothing she had going on for that riffraff. She told him to cut out long ago.
Because I don't know what's going to happen, baby. I don't know what's going to happen. Your grandma don't know. Ain't nothing we can do to help you now. It's all over now. I know. It's a hard pill to swallow. You can't see my brothers no more. No, nobody. That's why when you have your precious time, it should be precious time.
Them the crowd waiting on y'all. Them the ones.
I didn't get to get that girl yet. Well, Andre, you have to mind your company that you keep. And I always tell you that to mind your company that you keep. You ain't even have no business over there. You don't know nobody over there. We never took you over there a day in your life to go play with nobody and talk with nobody or nothing other than to go over there and play football when you was trying to play football. And all of them attitudes and all of that other stuff. You can't, you just can't do it, baby. Then you ain't want to listen to us. We couldn't say nothing to you. Nothing at all. So now it's too late. So we still praying and we looking for a miracle. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Okay, baby. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see you in the morning. Okay. Yeah, we coming. I don't know if you'll be to say anything to us or not, but we're going to be there in the morning.
If Granny don't give him another hug on the way out, she wasn't feeling that hug, y'all. He might got other little things she know about that she ain't really appreciate. This might not be the extent of his mischievousness. You know, Granny be knowing.
And you got some serious charges, baby. And I'm glad you didn't listen to your uncle secret.
Yeah, Granny ain't feeling him like that. She know other stuff about him.
Although McCray put on a tough act in front of the police, his tearful breakdown shows that he is just a child. Hopefully, when he is released from prison, he will be able to turn his life around. Sedara Sermons, who dreamed of becoming a policeman and helping others, will never have that opportunity. DeAndre McCray was found guilty of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison and will be eligible for parole after serving 25.
So basically, he won't be eligible for parole until he's 40 years old. He's finna go from 15 to 40 in this system. And, you know, as terrible as that sounds, when you think what took place, I mean, there's no sympathy that can actually be extended. Even if you feel it, you got to keep it. It's just a terrible situation. Got to be about something better. Be about your money, y'all. Be about your maturity. Be about your elevation. Be about your marathon at all costs, because it ain't worth it.
Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Mac sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Mac sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs. I'm from the land of the crack pavement. When niggas holler stay dangerous and squabble up just like Javante Davis. Niggas haters, they on lame shit. We be on that game shit. He thought he got away. I chase him down LeBron James shit. Blood stains from the stainless. He need a paramedic. And we play ball. Everybody around me athletic. Still stepping. Well committed. I stand on business. Every load I jump in, that bitch tinted. Won't catch me slipping. About my money low. Run me that bag. Call my bitch and say I need you. She gon' run to me fast. That mafia swag, she can't get enough. And she know I'm by my man. She let her sit and watch me add all this money up. Riders popping out the cut like roaches when the lights on. I'm just like BG with my niggas, whether right or wrong. Dead end mafia. You entering the danger zone. Tiny Macs be cracking heads. You better have your helmet on. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Mac sauce. Bay Mac. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Mac sauce. Bay Mac. Be about your money at all costs. These niggas be hopping out of foreign whips and feeling like they run shit. The homie like Nick Cannon. He a fool with them drumsticks. Serve him and they done with. Have all of them niggas hit. Something heavy in my Baymax sweater. You see the gun print. Yeah, got me bent behind tent, but I'm low key, give a fuck about the busters. The real niggas fuck with me, I move solo. Two pro clubs over polo. You won't catch me in none of you niggas photos. Y'all too friendly. Hopping out, spilling my Remy, smoking on good pressure. Always in a different load. Gotta keep these niggas guessing. Firearms in my possession. Steady counting my blessings. Believe in God and believe in this weapon. And try not to do too much stressing. Ain't seen my daughter in months. And when we FaceTime, I shed tears, I can't help it. And still connected in these streets just like Wi-Fi. Chucking up the set for death though. We gon' rip ride. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Mac sauce. Bay Mac. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Mac sauce. Bay Mac. Be about your money at all costs.
Nightwood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga is Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low. Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nightwood, C-Mac, shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nightwood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, quit.
subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa! With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!